I'm very curious to ask you. Thank you. Now I'm online.
Bye, guys.
Very good evening and welcome to Berani Bersama Conversations. I'm Rashid, Salleh, your host. And for those of you who are here for the first time, well, what is Berani Bersama? Well, it's a campaign where we work hand in hand with celebrities and experts who have volunteered to share their knowledge, skills and performances via social media to raise funds for MERCY Malaysia. Now, how can you hashtag Berani Bersama? Well, do like our page when we go live, choose a variety of streams and videos of your interest. Go to our Launch Good page, www.launchgood.com/Berani Bersama MY. Pledge and make a donation towards the MERCY Malaysia's COVID-19 pandemic fund. Now, please note all funds are directed directly into MERCY Malaysia via Launch Goods platform. We do not authorize any individuals to collect donations on our or MERCY Malaysia's behalf. Now, I've got some really interesting guests on this 7:30 evening show. I'm going to bring them all together at the same time, well, one by one, but they will be on at the same time. Firstly, she has said that she's a new kid on the block. She's a singer-composer. Well, to me, we'll find out a bit more about what she does. So please welcome our new kid on the block onto the show, and Andrea Lee. Hi, Andrea. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing fine.
Yeah, you should have seen her backstage earlier. She's like panicking because we couldn't hear her. But don't worry, all is well.
Yes,
next up, he is a DJ, and he's done from like new disco to techno, and he is also the DJ for the Viper Challenge Asia. But we will talk about the Viper Challenge with him a bit later. Please welcome Leonard Sinclair. Hi, Leonard. How are you?
Good, pretty good. How's everyone?
Good. You've like Sanjit was saying, our producer. You look like Mr. Spock, but I said something else. So we'll keep it backstage. And finally, from Pajama Drama, she's a drama facilitator, and which benefits drama and play for young learners. Please welcome onto our show, Karen Fletcher-Tan. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, you look really relaxed there. So if you lean back even more, you might end up like sleeping. So we'll keep it as that for now. Okay, guys, thank you very much and welcome to the show. Now, Andrea, for those audiences who will assume no one knows anyone. So please explain to the audience who you and what you do, please. Thank you.
Oh, I'm an aspiring singer-songwriter. I began performing in 2018. Sometimes I have live shows, either solo sets or acoustic sets or electronic sets. Yeah.
and there we have it. You're not very good with words, and you're a singer-songwriter. I don't want to say. I'm going to keep my mouth quiet. Okay, right. I know you were getting acoustics at that set, and my head was like, is she going to be doing dinner sets as well or lunch sets? But anyway, we'll move along. Now, because you have a double barrel name, Karen, someone with a double barrel name, Jacqueline Fletcher Lim says, "Woohoo, Karen Fletcher-Tan." This must be something. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. I have a normal name like Leonard Sinclair. It's very simple.
Okay.
Right, Leonard?
You're probably the only person who has ever said that to me.
Well, because since you have an unusual background and a proper background behind you as well. Anyway, to our audiences out there, Leonard, we know you're a DJ, but how did you start and how did you progress in your career?
Always loved music, but so from there I pretty much progressed to entering a school of audio engineering, where I did a lot of audio stuff, video, post-pro, and somehow from there they have a DJ club. I just pretty much joined in and just self-practice, and somehow just got me into 11 years now. So yeah.
All right, awesome. Karen, you deal a lot with young learners. Can you tell us a bit about Pajama Drama and what they do? Oh, has she gone like frozen on us? She has gone frozen on us. Oh goodness gracious! Never mind. We'll get back to her in a bit. Now, Andrea. So, what kind of music influenced you? What was the first thing? She's there. Right. I'm
sorry.
So remember that thought. So, Karen, tell us a bit about Pajama Dramas.
Right. So Pajama Drama is a drama and play program from the UK, and it's specifically designed for young learners. So how it came about is in 2016, a family member of mine who's been doing speech and drama for about 13 years, she approached me and she said, hey, do you want to do this? And it's really tailored for the young ones. And at that time, in Malaysia, we did not have anyone doing that in the industry. And there was a huge demand from parents to send the toddlers, 2 to 3 year olds up to 5, for a program that can stimulate their imagination and stimulate their senses, and something that can really develop their skills.
Oh, okay, that's interesting, because if I'd known that earlier, I would have sent my kids there. Then get
you
some.
Can still send them. You can still send them my way.
Yeah, they're a bit more cheeky nowadays, so it's a bit hard to get them to do it. Hi everyone, are we still on the live stream at the moment? Are we? Yes, yeah. Okay.
Welcome back.
A sudden power outage in our place, so never mind. We'll carry on anyway. I'm assuming we're still on. So, okay, how you guys been? Did you guys have a good conversation amongst yourselves? Did you get to know each other?
Yeah,
we went sang for you.
See, I should never mention my kids. This is what happens, because they were probably playing around and cutting things off. But anyway, I'm assuming we're still on. Let me just quickly check. Okay. Hi everybody. Hi Steph. Oh my goodness. Here we go. All right. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna make sure that we carry on talking and go over the other people's time and bring them in at the same time. I think so we can have a nice conversation amongst us. I think we sort of can do that. Now, very quickly, Leonard, was I talking to you, or was I talking to you, Karen?
Leonard.
To Andrea.
Oh, sorry, Andrea. Yeah.
To Andrea, yes, that's right. So, what were your influences in your music? So, see, I haven't forgotten.
That's fast. When I was growing up, they're just songs on the radio, like Westlife, Backstreet Boys, Michael Jackson. But I was never really a fan of anyone until recently, specifically 2016. There's this Norwegian artist now. She's called Aurora, and I love her, and I'm obsessed. So she's my biggest inspiration.
Aurora, that's really interesting, because you know what the Aurora is. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But you didn't give yourself a stage name or anything. Did you ever think about that?
Yes, I have, and I'm still thinking about it. But it's very hard to come up with an artistic name that's not cringy. I'm very judgmental, especially to myself. So yeah, it takes a while.
All right, Leonard, as a DJ, you can't really be judgmental unless it's your own music that you're putting out. The Viper Challenge Asia was supposed to be this year. Has that how have you been involved with that over the years?
So I've been DJing for them since the first inception in Sepang itself. Then it's been going pretty good. Pretty good reviews from the participants. Of course, there's always trial and error. It's always because right now a lot of sports-based events are coming up, so there's a lot of competitions going on. But Viper Challenge has always been pretty much, I would say, number one. Right. So right now for this year, we did one in Genting this year in March, and there was supposed to be one in April, but since everything is pretty much on
lockdown,
standstill, Yeah, so I'm just waiting on see what will happen next. There is one that is scheduled to go on in PD on August,
Right.
but there's still no word about it. So still, everyone's still waiting, pretty much.
Okay, so basically, you're you're still being positive about what's happening now, and you still feel that there'll be a chance for you guys to be able to do events again.
Sure, but for me personally, and thinking how things are going, if it continues how it is and the numbers keep deteriorating, the earliest event should or can be able to start properly on a big scale event, I would say September, October. And
All
that's
right, okay.
really fast or early, I guess.
But in the meantime, you'll just keep practicing, do your sets, blah blah blah, and then keep
pretty
yourself.
much.
Yeah. Right, Karen. Now, how do you guys during this MCO? How has it been for Pajama Drama? How have you guys coped? Because you're dealing physically with children all the time, and obviously that sense of having them around is very important. So how do you guys deal with that now?
It was a huge concern when the schools were all closed, and it's still closed, and we're not sure when it's going to open yet. So Pajama Drama UK, which is our main bosses in the UK, our headquarters, they started online classes a couple of weeks before we did. And so when we got into lockdown, I spoke to my team and I said, we should definitely do this, take up the challenge. It is going to be different because when you're physically present with the children, you can gauge their emotions and their personality and their reaction and all of that. But because we're trained with techniques that's tailored for the young ones, using sounds and expression and body language, because at that age, their milestones and how they learn is through all sensorial experiences. So so we're in our 5th week now. And we've got consistent parents who've been supporting us week after week, and the numbers are growing, and parents are now recommending us to their friends for our online classes. So it's been great. It's been positive, actually. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. At least you guys are finding, because it is going to be the new normal, and everything's going to be I don't think anything is going back to how it is anytime soon. Obviously, Andrea, you're experiencing it like all of us for the very first time, and now you've got to think about first you have Asian parents who you should be doing this and that, and then you're going to singing. Now you're not going to have an audience. How do you feel about that? Because for you guys as singer songwriters, you need that sort of interaction with an audience, and tonight you're going to be performing virtually. How do you feel about that?
Such a deep question. I don't know. I feel like I'm just going along with things. There's not much control. I'm just trying to embrace our situations. It's not all bad. There are positives, and I'm just focusing on the positives. In terms of performing live on a screen, I did find it very awkward.
Right.
Because in the video I actually said that I usually have an audience clapping after every song, but this time it's just literally I just hear my aircon. So that's the only difference, I guess. It's more comfy. It's more comfy, and you have more time to prepare. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you're not scared at all? You're going to be performing in front of the screen and what kind of music do you like to play? That was what I wanted to ask you before the lights went out, literally. What kind of music will you be performing tonight?
Indie singer-songwriter stuff, very melancholic. I have a few covers and originals. My originals are usually melancholic, but my covers, I think they're mostly sadder too, like Billie Eilish.
Right.
Yeah.
I like Billie Eilish. I mean, I listen to her album. That's okay. She's pretty cool. She's got some really good lyrics.
So I guess I'm cool too.
Well, what cool at my age is very different to cool at your age, But you don't try it. I'm cool at my age. They'll be like, oh my god, look at that uncle. That doesn't work at all. Yeah.
Okay, I hit one person. It's good enough.
So, Leonard, in terms of the music that you are experimenting now, tonight you're going to be obviously performing at about 10:30. So, is it music that you've been experimenting, or a set that you've always done prior to this?
So it's a set that I normally do on my weekend stuff. It's a bit more beach vibes, summer vibes, bit more positive, because I don't think anyone wants to listen to anything negative at the moment. So I thought of doing a bit more, a bit more, I wouldn't say upbeat, but a bit more happy, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, a bit more upbeat. So, what's that? Hip hop? I wouldn't say hip hop, but what genre of music?
I'll be going a bit more housey, a bit more new disco.
Right.
So it has a bit more groove, a bit more funky to it. So Friday night anyway, so why not?
That's true.
Yeah.
By the way, DJ Stephanie Cass says I'm Leonard's biggest fan. So that's like a big thing. It's like one DJ says another. The great support that you guys have.
She's a great person as well.
I know. I was listening to music the other night, so I'm like listening and watching a lot of you guys. I feel like I really do feel like an old uncle sometimes. Like, hey, how come I've never seen? I'm gonna watch him and listen to him. So, Andrea, no pressure. I'm just gonna be, I won't press any likes. So just make sure that you know that I'm around. And we'll just watch. Not stalking, just enjoying music. FYI. Yeah.
Great.
God, now everyone thinks I'm a stalker. Okay. So, Steph says, I got my drinks ready for Leonard's set tonight. Oh, just for yourself? You haven't got a drink for Leonard? Come on.
Yeah, okay. You should deliver it to you.
Yeah, grab. Oh, God, my friend says, that's my best friend. You are an old uncle, says the other uncle. All right. Anyway, and he said he never watches my shows. Okay, right. So, Karen, what do you guys have plans in terms of post MCO? What are you guys going to do? Is there, once they say schools will restart, how cautious is Pajama Drama in terms of restarting and bringing in children again?
We're definitely going to follow protocol as per, and we're getting a lot of advice from the principals from the schools that we work with. So once we're given the green light from Ministry of Education and Ministry of Health, we will then slowly ease into providing our services, our classes again in the schools. But for now, we're really not sure. So we're just waiting for for the get-go for the schools to say that okay, you can start and classes again. But our online classes, we're looking at continuing it even after MCO because it is a great alternative for parents and for children. It really does help connecting with the kids again and giving them something to look forward to, and it also helps give parents a break. Really, we've got a lot of comments from parents saying, "Oh, thank you," because it really does keep them occupied for that half an hour or so. Yep. And so whilst waiting for schools to open and taking all the precautionary measures and all of that, we're definitely looking into continuing our online classes.
Okay, well, you know what, I do hope that everything. I think the most it's hardest for as a parent because you have children stuck at home, and as much as you can try and keep them amuse for an hour, an hour is what you are, for a month, 2 months, you do tend to be fair for the parents, it does get very hard. So that's why we're sort of looking, not just throwing the kids away to so that they can,
Yes, totally.
No, we're not doing that, My parents never did that. No. But Andrea,
you can be my drama teacher.
No. I've always been asked to do that. I used to teach in a long time ago, but that's another story.
Okay.
Andrea, how supportive have your parents been?
About my career?
Well, definitely not about your boyfriend, but let's talk about your career.
Fired.
Honestly, I don't know what my mom thinks, but I think my dad has been quite supportive. They are very, they don't show much. Asian parents. So
Okay.
I'm just guessing.
But I think because they probably think like most if it's the old school Asian parents, it's just a fad. After this she'll leave. She'll you'll she'll go and study and then she'll forget about this hobby. It's a hobby, isn't it? At the moment it's a hobby for you.
Yeah. The thing is, my mom actually, so I started out in classical piano, and when I finished my SPM, my mom wanted me to go full-time job, teaching music, but I thought, okay, I want to study because I'm so young, I don't want to work yet, so I studied music. So in that sense, I mean, in the classical sense, she is very supportive. But when it comes to this kind of performance stuff and late night gigs, because I'm a girl, so I guess because of the concerns, so she might not be as supportive. Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, we're still here. I haven't gone. I think it's because, that earlier power cut, so I went a bit, is it? Crazy. Now, okay, so I almost lost my train of thought. So basically, you intend to see this as a career. See?
It's a very difficult question.
I know.
Because the future is so far. I don't know. I can't answer you. Sorry.
All right. Okay.
An answer yet.
You know what? I wish you the best because you obviously if you feel one day that you need to do it, then you should go ahead and pursue your dreams, because at the end of the day you only get that one chance, and don't let anyone feel that until you yourself decide it. Don't let other people decide what you can. Oh my God, Anna, I really feel like an uncle. All right. Yeah. No, but but you guys, I wish you all the best for tonight. Except for Karen, there's no performance for you, but hope you guys get not that kind of singing, but yeah, hopefully you get all the more kids coming into drama, because drama is actually a really great thing to have. I know that. I wonder why. But guys, Leonard, thank you for coming on to the show. I know we've got some guests coming on immediately after this. I'm going to keep the show going, but you're on at 10:30 tonight.
10:30. Yeah.
So I'll probably still be awake because it's Friday night.
Yeah.
So I wish you guys all the best. And Andrea, you're on at 9:30 tonight. Looking forward to that.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm looking forward to everyone else's too. Leonard.
Okay. Yeah. So all you need to know is whether. Sorry, my friend said, I know an old uncle who decided and stuck to his guns, and now he's an old actor. Well, that's me. Yeah. Thanks, Norm. Right. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah. So wishing you all the best. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you For the same, and my friend says still got the same shirt on. Yes, I do. Right. Okay, and thank you. And Leonard, have a good show, yeah?
Yep, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
And Karen, bye-bye. And
Bye-bye.
Andrea, bye-bye. See you at
Bye-bye.
9:30. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Thank you. Right. So we've got a couple of other guests coming in after this. And hopefully they'll be ready. It looks like some of them are ready already.